Hey guys, I'm back with another anime DVD review, and today's title is Panty Stocking with Garterbelt. And the whole series is released by Funimation Entertainment. I've seen the series prior before, so I've seen it in Japanese. Most of the episodes I saw, but when Funimation finally announced that they had this and released it, I was really excited and I anticipated the release, and I finally have it. I got this on day one when it came out, and it's been awesome. So here's the box. It's the limited edition, so it's a nice chipboard art box. On the cover we have the Anarchy sisters, Panty and Stocking, and they are angels who were kicked out of heaven. And here's the side of the box, just a black bar. Here are the demon sisters, Scanty and Knee Socks. So that's a cool looking box. And here's the DVD case with Panty on the front and Stocking on the back. And let me open this with one arm. Okay, here we go. On this side you have the episode listing, so it shows you what episodes are on the disc. And here's what the first disc looks like. We've got a pink shiny disc, and then we've got Chuck down there. Chuck's like their pet, mascot, whatever you want to call him. And sort of reminds me of that Invader Zim character. Here's the Demon Sisters on the front and back. Let me open this. Okay. So on this disc we have Stocking, and this has the remainder of the episodes, and then this is an extras disc devoted entirely to extras. So here's the left, so I can tell you what it's all about. And then once you unwrap it, it has like a flyer, and you guys can read that. I don't think I need to say that. So the box set, it contains 13 episodes on 2 discs, and a third disc full of extras. Some of the extras are the OVA episodes. They're just like a minute or two long. You can get through them pretty quick. It has a lot of extras. We have outtakes from the English dub. We have lots of trailers, a lot of DVD commercials, some interviews. We got textless songs, trailers, so all that good stuff. And you can see any of the screenshots. Yeah, sometimes it's a little blurry on my camera. But yeah, Panty and Stocking. This format of Panty and Stocking is sort of like old school cartoons. Like if you're watching Doug, Harold, or Rugrats, it's kind of 2 segments. So you have 2 11 segments, and within a whole half an hour block. Let's talk about the look of the show. Panty and Stocking doesn't have the traditional anime style, but you can still tell it's anime. Some people compare it to like Powerpuff Girls or Looking or stuff like that. The series doesn't feature any traditional style of anime, but there's this scene where they transform into their angel forms, and that seems like fanservice USA. Well, not really, but it's back to the traditional anime style, but it's like little fanservice-y, because you see that transformation scene and it's like, But let's get into the story. Panty and Stocking is a story of 2 angels who get kicked out of heaven. There's this guy named Garterbelt, and he sends them on these missions to protect the city from ghosts. Panty and Stocking have to battle these ghosts, and once they defeat them, they earn heaven coins. And once they have enough heaven coins, they can get back into heaven. And yeah, get back there. But they have weapons to help them in their conquest to defeat these ghosts. When Panty removes her panties, she forms the gun, which you can see right there. And then when Stocking takes off one of the stockings off her leg, it makes a sword. So they have these weapons to fight the ghosts. The format of the series, it has no real plot or storyline, but they have to defeat a monster or ghost each episode. So it's very Monster of the Week kind of feeling, sort of like Power Rangers maybe. And there's not a real plot, but towards the end, some of the episodes, they all have a focus and a storyline there where they have to defeat this guy named Corset, and he's trying to open up the Hell's Gate, and it's pretty wacky and crazy. So that's the only storyline, the bottom, but they're more episodic. So yeah, they have there's another character named Brief. He's sort of like a Ghostbusters looking guy. He's sort of like a geek. He helps them out sometimes, and sometimes gets in the way. Depends how you look at it. And he's in love with Panty. And lots of characters. Panty and Stocking are angels, but they got kicked out of heaven. So Pansy's obsessed with men and sex, and whenever she can get it, she gets it. And then Stocking's obsessed with sweets and desserts, candy. She's like goth girl, and then we got the sex addict right there. So they're interesting characters, especially since they're portraying angels. You can tell why they got kicked out of heaven. And then these two, the demon sisters, they are different from Panty and Stocking. One, because they're more sophisticated, they're more proper. It's like, well, the angels are supposed to be like that, but these two they're complete opposites, so that's kind of fun. A lot of the episodes are wacky and zany, a lot of vulgarness, inappropriate stuff, and the episodes are crazy. I mean, even though they have to fight a monster or a ghost each episode, it's very entertaining to watch. The English dub is awesome. I've seen the Japanese version, and I really like that, but hearing my favorite voice actors from Funimation playing these characters, that's very fun to listen to. And if you're a fan of like dubs like this, you definitely have to check this one out. We got Monica Rial as Stocking, Jamie Marchi as Panty, Christopher Savitt as Garterbelt, Joel McDonald as Brief, and we got Ian Sinclair as Chuck. I mean, it's a great cast. I mean, hearing these people, they've had a blast doing the dub, and it's definitely one to check out. It ends great, but then after the credits, there's a scene that makes you go like, what the heck just happened? And then it even teases you by going, to be continued next season, season 2. And this came out like maybe 2010, and nothing's came out since, but you have to be optimistic in this anime world. You never know, maybe they're working on it. It's definitely a great series. It's not for kids, that's why it's rated MA, so it looks cute, but not really. It's funny, it's wacky, the dub's great. The ending song, Fallen Angel, that's so addicting. If you listen to it, you'll want to replay it over and over. I listened to it every single time the episode ended. What can I say? It's fun, it's action-packed, it's got a little bit of everything for everybody. And it's inappropriate, but that's what makes the show fun. And the look of the show gives it that charm that everybody likes. So that's Panty and Stocking. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Definitely pick it up. It's from Funimation.